Welcome, people. Welcome to the Bear Reaction Show. Again, this one is called Again. From the pulpit to jail to hell. From the pulpit to jail to that penitentiary cell, which is hell. Okay. Oh, wow. I think this one we're going to do the pastor's wife. And I think she pointed him, And I'm going to just let you guys know, I don't understand why would you, get with somebody, love them, say you want to spend the rest of your life, and you do this to them because you don't like the way things went. Just get rid of the person. Just say goodbye. I never want to say goodbye, but you might have to say goodbye. So let's get into this content, and we're gonna find out a reason why these people calling themselves children of God, and they want to go to jail, and they want to go to hell from doing horrific things, and we don't condone none of this stuff. None of this stuff. So let's get busy, y'all.
Gospel Singers 30 Bullet Betrayal. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, June 16th, 2019. Anderson do Carmo pulled into the garage of his home. He was a pastor, married to Flordelis dos Santos de Souza, a famous gospel.
Flordelis de Souza. Huelos de meadows to tattles. I know good and well his family or her family did not expect what is about to happen.
Singer and congresswoman. They'd adopted 51 children.
Hold on, wait.
Music.
She's a singer and
a first-degree murderer. He was sentenced
to 30 years I'm sorry for that.
Paula's family.
But let's do this
She
again.
tried to poison life of faith, music, and public service. And she tried to poison him 6 times first. Number 8, the Gospel Singers 30 Bullet Betrayal. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, June 16, 2019. Anderson do Carmo pulled into the garage of his home. He was a pastor, married to Flordelis dos Santos de Souza, a famous gospel singer and congresswoman. They'd adopted 51 children together, built a life of faith, music, and public service. Anderson thought he was safe in his own garage. He was wrong. Gunshots rang out. 30 bullets tore through Anderson's body. He died instantly. And the person who ordered his murder? His own wife. Here's what makes this case even more disturbing. Flordelis had tried to kill Anderson at least 6 times before the shooting.
6 times?
Poison in his food, poison in his drinks. Each time, Anderson got sick, weak, dizzy, but he survived. Frustrated, Flordelis realized poison wasn't working, so she ordered her children to shoot him instead. Her own adopted.
They adopted 51 children, taking care of them. And she made one of them shoot them. That's crazy.
Children. She promised them money, protection, love, and they agreed. On that June night, one of Flordelis' sons waited in the garage. When Anderson pulled in, he opened fire. 30 shots, overkill
30
in
shots?
the most literal sense. Flordelis came running.
Wait a minute, you're a pastor. Where's Jesus at? Why did Jesus? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Me personally, I'm just saying. And I have a question. And I can believe you guys can understand why I have this question looking at this. Where was Jesus? Where was Jesus? Where in the world was Jesus?
Running, screaming, playing the devastated widow. But Brazilian investigators weren't fooled. They found text messages, financial records, witness testimony from other family members who'd
She
overheard
like
the plot.
Beyonce now, just playing.
Flordelis dos
Just playing.
Santos de Souza had orchestrated her husband's murder.
Wow.
In 2022, Flordelis stood trial. The evidence was overwhelming. Poisoning attempts documented by medical records, testimonies from her children, phone records showing the conspiracy. The defense claimed she was innocent, that her children had acted alone, but the jury didn't believe it. Flordelis was convicted of murder and conspiracy. She was sentenced to 50 years in prison. The gospel singer who'd sung about love and redemption, she'll spend the rest of her life behind bars. Anderson's family said they were relieved but heartbroken, that justice had been served, but their loved one was still gone. And the children who helped kill him, they were convicted too. An entire family destroyed by greed and betrayal. But the horrors don't end there, because in South Africa, a past...
Wow. Now the children is not at fault. They was convinced of doing something, you know, when I think it's like the age of 25. Anytime before that, your brain is subject to any type of distressful influence. You will adhere it, especially if it's coming from someone that you love, a parent. So you think you're doing something correct, but you're not. And your brain, that's because she promised them all these things. That's crazy. Y'all better watch it out there. I'm telling you, y'all better watch it. Until our next episode. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna do the DMX. I'm gonna do the DMX. But until then, I want you guys to stay comfort. You know, watch yourself. Be aware of the things that comes upon you that you're not understanding. Don't just let it go. Understand. If you can't understand what's being brought to you, don't accept it. Till then, peace